Daily market update for August 28, Friday. Let's start with dollar index. So, dollar index, nasa pullback pa rin tayo. Dito sa daily time frame, yesterday, nagkaroon lang tayo ng consolidation. So, I'm expecting more upside, onting upside pa for dollar index before mag-continue to the downside. So, sa 4-hour time frame, ito yung price action natin. So yesterday nag-consolidate lang tayo but nirespect naman niya yung trendline support natin. No? So ang scenario na tinitignan ko dito is magkaroon pa siya ng upside before mag-continue to the downside. But if ever magkakaroon tayo ng malaking or decisive bearish candlestick breaking this trendline support, of course, that would be a sign na tapos na itong retracement and magko-continue na tayo downside. Euro USD, so nasa pullback phase din tayo but overall bias is still bullish. We need to see more downside for Euro USD. Ideally dito sa area na to. But if ever na hindi na siya aabot dito sa area na to, no, ang gusto natin makita is a decisive breakout dito sa trendline support. Okay, so yan yung magiging sign natin na itong retracement na to tapos na and magko-continue na tayo to the upside. Okay? GBP USD. So GBP USD, nagkaroon tayo ng rejection dito sa resistance level na to. And then yesterday nag-consolidate lang tayo dito sa Fibs zone natin. Ang gusto natin makita is bumaba pa yung price before mag-continue upside, no. But yung overall price action natin or yung structure ng market is sideways. All right? Going down sa lower time frame, ito yung level na tinitignan ko for a possible bounce play. Okay? Itong area na to. So, I need to see more downside for GBP USD. AUD USD, we're still sitting at resistance level. At current level, of course, hindi okay mag-long not unless you're planning to trade it ng breakout. Kasi yung RSI natin already overbought and again, nasa resistance level tayo. So kung gusto natin mag-participate dun sa overall bullish bias natin, we need to see price retrace or pullback sa mga levels, right? Okay, lower time frame, nothing to do here. So that's for Aussie. AUD USD, yung bias natin is bullish. So nagkaroon tayo ng retracement. Let's go down to 4-hour time frame. Ito yung area na tinitingnan natin wherein gusto natin mag-bounce yung price, right? So nag-bounce naman tayo dyan yesterday. Yung target natin, pwede natin targetin is itong high na to. Okay? So yung previous high natin. Okay? So NZD-USD still bullish. Dollar CAD, bearish tayo dito. Nasa retracement phase tayo, so we're expecting continuation to the downside. Sa 4-hour time frame, meron tayong dalawang levels na tinitingnan dito. So ito yung first, ito yung second. So dito sa first, nagkaroon na tayo ng rejection yesterday, right? Nagkaroon tayo ng sell-off. Pwede pa rin tayong umakyat. Course, pwede pa rin tayong umakyat before mag-continue downside for us to confirm na tapos na talaga tong retracement na to, itong pullback na to, and magko-continue na tayo downside. Ito yung gusto natin makitang ma-break. Ma-break niya itong last higher low na to. Right? So, yan yung magiging confirmation natin. Okay? Again, dollar CAD bias is bearish. Dollar Swiss, bearish din yung bias natin for this one. Nasa retracement zone tayo. Going down sa lower time frame. So, dito, nag-attempt siyang i-break itong trend line support natin. Right? As you can see, ito. Nag-attempt siya pero nag-fail. So, parang ang ginawa lang niya dito is a failed breakout. And ayaw natin makakita ng ganito pag nagbabasag siya ng structure. What we want to see is a clear and decisive break ng level para masabi natin na tapos na yung retracement niya. Okay? So, for this one, parang failed breakout siya. So, possible magkaroon pa tayo ng rally before mag-continue downside. Okay? Dollar yen. So, dollar yen, bearish yung bias ko dito short term. So, we're sitting at this resistance level. So, I'm expecting a downside continuation dito. So, the past few days, ano lang tayo, slow grind to the upside. So, going down sa 4-hour time frame. So, actually, nag-short ako dito. So, dito ako nag-short nung Tuesday. Na-trigger yung trade ko. Right now, medyo nasa negative tayo. I'm still holding that trade, no? Dito, as long as nag-hold to. But let's say, magkaroon tayo ng very big bullish candlestick dito. Of course, kung hindi pa tayo na-stop out, I might close that trade, but right now wala pa naman reason to do so. So I'm sticking to my bearish bias for the dollar yen, especially parang itong ginagawa niyang price action dito is a deceleration, right? Yeah, so wait and see tayo for dollar yen. Bias is bearish. Gold, so nasa retracement tayo. Okay, dito sa daily, gusto natin siya makita around this area before mag-continue upside. So lower time frame, so itong area yung tinitingnan natin. Okay, so dito ako interested mag-long. Okay itong ginagawa niya kasi very corrective, right? Para siya nag-form ng bull flag. Okay, so yun yung gusto natin kapag nakakita tayo ng retracement, ay slow and controlled retracement, no? So, yeah, abang-abang tayo for gold. Wala pang kumbaga, not yet the time to go long for me dito sa gold. Crude oil, so nagko-consolidate pa rin tayo, parang nag-form tayo ng symmetrical triangle. So, ang kailangan natin makita dito is either a breakout or a breakdown dito sa symmetrical triangle for us to have a directional bias. Okay, but right now, wait and see. Bitcoin, so Bitcoin, parang nagdi-decelerate na tayo, right? Nagdi-decelerate na after this very aggressive upside. So, ang gusto natin dito is a pullback before mag-continue yung overall bullish bias niya. So, lower time frame, may failed breakout tayo dito, okay? Which is a parang early sign ng reversal. Alright? Early sign ng reversal. So, possible mag-start yung pullback niya sa daily dito. Right? So, ang gusto natin makita, ma-break tong low na to and magkaroon siya ng short-term downtrend. Right? Before mag-continue yung upside move niya. Okay? So, isang scenario pa na pwedeng mangyari dito is just mag-sideways lang tayo. Mag-sideways and then continue to the upside. So, yan yung abangan natin for Bitcoin. Right? And then, yung isa pang tinitignan natin early this week was FTSE UK 100. So, bullish tayo dito. So, nagkaroon tayo ng retracement, bounce dito sa fib zone natin, and then, ayan. So, nag-rally, nag-bounce, and then, naghihintay tayo ng retracement. So, dito yung retracement na tinitingnan ko. Okay? So, nag-retrace siya back to this level. Nagkaroon tayo ng failed breakout dito sa low na to, which is good. So, I'm expecting more upside for FTSE. Maybe balikan natin yung daily high natin around this area. Okay? So, yun lang guys for this video. Last trading day of the week. Good luck and as always, trade safe.